The Rabbitohs coach Jason Demetriou says he'd love to have Jack Wighton in his team, but admitted the Bunnies would struggle to fit the Raiders star under their cap.
Oh, I love Jack. Yeah, I know he's got a lot of good friends in the club through rep footy. If Cookie's willing to take a pay cut, then it's probably something we could sit down and have a chat about. Get all the big earners in and see if they're willing to, what they're willing to do. But look, we'd love to have him here if there was an opportunity to get him here. But we're pretty full in the cap as well, so it's it's unlikely, but we'll see what happens.
Unlikely, is it, Jason? Big news today that Jack Wighton is considering, or South are definitely tabling an offer to the Canberra Raiders 5/8. The coach said it was unlikely, but Hoops, as the day has progressed, this story has got bigger and bigger, and it's a reality that he could possibly end up at the Bunnies.
Look, it is, Braith. I've got to say, it came out of left field. I think most of us were of the view that it was either going to be the Canberra Raiders or the Dolphins where Jack Wighton was going to land. However, over the course of the last 24, 48 hours, the Bunnies have absolutely thrown their hat in the ring. Now, they won't be able to get anywhere near the magnitude of the Canberra Raiders' $4.4 million offer, but what they can offer Jack is the opportunity to try and win a premiership at a roster that is super strong.
I love that.
And a genuine chance of winning the competition this year, let alone next year. And he also gets the opportunity to come and play at a club with the proudest Indigenous heritage in the history of the game.
Aren't the Raiders offering him a chance to win a premiership too? Isn't that the contract?
I thought they were in a rebuild.
South Sydney are in a better opportunity to win a premiership than Canberra at the moment. Yeah,
look, of course, there's no doubt they're there. They're in the fight, but I find it fascinating. Oh, we'll give you a chance to come and play with us. The Dolphins are swinging that pitch. Like, come on.
If I'm Jack, though, right? If I'm Jack and he's earned good money over his career, and he's thinking before he retires, all of us want to win a premiership. That's the goal of every player in the comp. I'm thinking South before anywhere else of the offers that are tabled at the moment. If that's my priority,
if that's your sole priority, if that's your sole focus, but
well, he's made a grand final with the Raiders. He's made a grand final with the Raiders.
300 less a year.
As his agent? No.
and to play centre.
Where does South find the money for it?
Souths are going to want him to play centre.
That's the question.
Well.
That's the question I want to ask, Kenty. Where's this money coming from?
Didn't they get rid of Adam Reynolds 2 years ago because they couldn't afford him? They couldn't pay him the money. They're offering him less than what they're willing to offer Jack Wighton.
Hang on. No, the Adam Reynolds one was about the tenure of the contract. Adam wanted 3 years rock solid. Initially, they said 12 months and we'll review it every season. So there's
a little bit of salary cap talk in there too. Don't worry about that.
No, but where's the money coming from?
I haven't got South's books sitting in front of me right now. But when you go through Cameron Murray, Latrell Mitchell, Keon Koloamatangi, Damien Cook, Cody Walker, it's a superstar roster.
Part of the reason that Reynolds go was the money they saved on the salary cap because they had Ilias, who's brace man, to come through as the halfback.
Yes,
okay,
correct.
Reynolds wanted this much. Ilias was going to cost this much. They took that off the cap because they needed money in the cap.
Well, there's a bit of
that was part of the reason. Well,
there's some money.
But you don't think they'll let others spend that? They just had that sitting in the back pocket.
They've got other players who are off contract.
Come on.
They'll have Damien Cook and Cody Walker off contract in 2 years' time. You'd say that would see him out. Jack Wighton's will be a 4-year deal. He'll be chasing. So if they're going to make it up anywhere, potentially it'd be in the last 2 years.
Surely every club, like the Tigers at the moment, have got $1 million to spend.
But they can't get a start with anybody. They haven't re-signed 5 of the best players in the competition.
No, they haven't. But surely every club leaves some dough and some latitude for
$800,000
for a centre.
Sitting in the.
So you're saying Souths haven't got the money? Is that?
I'm not saying that. I'm querying whether they do have $800,000 a year right now after the players they've re-signed. Like that, they were struggling to sign and retain. All of a sudden, they've got $800 for a centre.
The cap goes up next year.
They know that when they buy the players. Trust me, I know they budget for the cap going up in these guys' contracts. They also budget for players like Liam Knight, who's about to step away.
Do they have a sombrero there?
I don't know.
You know better than us. Do they have a sombrero?
No, but.
Look, I'd love to see Jack Wighton remain a one-club player with the Canberra Raiders in the national capital, but the way that things have unfolded in the last 24 hours, I think he's a damn good chance of going to South.
Big news. Huge. I think it's great for South if they can do it.
Can you just answer me that?
How big's whose sombrero?
South Sydney's sombrero.
Well, someone would have to make way in that back line.
Someone
would have to make way.
Well, there's always
Well, that's the
wriggle room?
ramifications of it.
There's
I agree.
always
But they're
players
asking how you're
coming
going. Well,
and
they're
going
asking.
and-
Why is it always only these sorts of clubs that can afford this? Some of these players.
It's amazing. It's
Hey, what's
amazing.
going on? Someone tell me.
Yeah, we don't have many answers here, do we?
I know. I'm concerned.
I'm just
I don't know
telling you
what's
that
going
I
on.
think Souths are a damn good chance of signing Jack. Well, I don't know how they fit him in. I don't know.
No,
That's- I don't have their salary cap
guys
sitting in
from
front of me.
It's big news. No, it's
I
big news.
tell you, if I'm their accountant, you can do my tax returns any day.